to get it though is to not give up your control of this position point, and you can actually do a drop, and if you do it just right, you can fall right in on the red. So very important maneuver to have practiced. You will see a lot of LG battles break out in this center area. Again, LG is probably the go-to weapon on this map. Mega Health spawns right here. We're going to see it do so in 3 seconds. And you can see it's tucked into this cubby. So you're in sort of a, you're backed against the wall whenever you get it, if you will. And so you got to be kind of careful as you get it. You'll see a lot of long-range rockets careening in. The other things to mention is we got a couple of yellow armors. There's one down the corridor, but we're going to go watch from KGB's point of view at the launch. We'll go watch the yellow armor pickups as KGB is headed that way now. Interesting to opt for this yellow for KGB. Because Gelisak can get to, actually, wow, a lot of plasma got into Gelisak's gut there. But he is able to get to the yellow armor and pick up the lightning gun. But again, look at the plasma. One plasma ball needs to connect, and there it is. KGB picking up first frag. Let's see what that plasma accuracy is. 26%, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That is high for plasma. Insane. Usually it hovers up to 16%. That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm going to be very interested to see some more plasma work by KGB on this map. If he can keep up accuracies like that with the highest damage per second gun in the game, it's going to be very interesting.
I'm going to take a look at Gelisak and see how he's handling his situation, down by 1 frag. And oh, look at this, KGB trying to be sneaky. It might be an issue. We do see the yellow armor by the lightning gun picked up by Gelisak. KGB picks up the other. So armor-wise, they trade there. Red armor is up. Mega is taken by KGB, and he moves back to center map. He does hear Gelisak behind him. He's now opting for that grenade launcher. Very important. It can actually save your life in a lot of situations on this map, so I like the play there. KGB not getting the shards. He doesn't really need them. He's got nearly 200 armor. I might maybe look at them as maybe a denial. That being said, though, so high in armor, he'd only be able to take 2 of them. So it doesn't really matter that much. Gelisak just destroying KGB with his rockets, and will come out on top, and Gelisak's going to hop back for the Mega, and might be able to get in on this red as long as KGB doesn't get up top for a rocket grab. Oh my god, getting a little bit too antsy, and KGB's LG is off. Interesting dodging from Gelisak. Red armor still is up. Gelisak really letting that red sit.
I'm not quite sure if he realized it now. You notice he sees it, but I think it might have been a surprise to him. Ooh, missing that jump. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been too much of a surprise considering it sat up for like 35, 40 seconds maybe, which is almost enough time for it to show up twice. KGB does a little bit of damage with the buckshot, but we do see Gelisak just saying, you know what, I can stay long range enough where that shotgun's just not going to do nearly as much damage as my lightning gun, so goodbye. This will be another quick frag for Gelisak, and it's now 4-1. So, again, I'm waiting for a momentum shift, but I haven't seen KGB on this map, but apparently it's his favorite.
He's not doing too well right now. I mean, he had a very strong beginning. Has been controlling that Mega, though. I think he's gotten almost every grab. If not, he might have missed 1, maybe 2.
Right. But Gelisak at this point has been able to control the red and at least one of the yellows as we see him do just that. We see the other red picked up by KGB. And Gela doing a little bit of bait at the 50 health there. Now here's the big question. Red is up. Mega is up. Red is taken. Gelisak falls apart and goes offensively, jumps offensively into KGB's happy and waiting lightning gun. That is a big mistake by Gelisak to let that red armor go. He was hunting, I think, way too much for his opponent. And now, slow on the lightning gun switch up will die. for that little bit of a delay. I think firing that second rocket was a mistake, and KGB capitalizes. Once again, we are back to a 4-2 score between these two players. KGB, though, with a lot more time to work with, and has just turned the tables. We will see Mega come up in about 5 seconds. That's actually a big hit of shotgun, considering that it's... Oh my god, nice read by KGB. Big hit of the shotgun. That's another one. Nice little lick, but KGB returns with the LG. So he's still in pretty good shape at 72-72. Gelisak at 130, falling in on red. Mega is up, and Gelisak actually might be able to get there in time. He's got to watch out for the play with the rockets. KGB is up top. I think Gelisak could just go in for it because he knows KGB's up top. There it is. He grabs it, and he's back in the driver's seat. So we're actually in a very similar situation. I think maybe another minute or two had burned away before when we hit that 4-3 mark on ZTN. Gelisak still up. As he was on ZTN. Oh, that's a big issue there for KGB to drop with a missed rocket, and Gelisak able to get a lot of LG damage. So Gelisak definitely winning in that exchange. KGB having to tuck tail and run 3 seconds or so till Mega. And look at the aggressive play by Gelisak covering that Mega. Fantastic work there. KGB is out again. He does have 2 yellows to work with. He should be quick about it and grab them both.
And that he does. And he's going to be able to grab this red too. He's got positioning for it. He might be taking a little bit of damage there. Yeah, just like I was going to say. And maybe on his exit too. He should try to minimize the damage.
Yep.
And that he does. Nice.
Yeah, and that was actually a really critical grab. Big steal. We see Gelisak with about 170, 160. And a little bit of damage done. KGB, I think, getting too aggressive here. He's now in the corner, and he's got to make every rocket hit, and they miss as Gelisak makes all of his connect. It's now 5-3, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, that might have done it. Yes, I know there's only 2 frags that separate and a lot of time, but that was a huge window that I think KGB just got a little bit too aggressive. He wanted it too badly and really forced his way into a situation that was not advantageous for him. So Gelisak's going to run just a little bit.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do for KGB right now is kind of play out what he has in control right now and kind of meet his opponent at some of those larger items and try to wait for mistakes. I think that's the best thing that he could do right now.
We see a trade between Red and Mega.
Oh, the plasma like that isn't going to help him.
Yeah. So at 100-100 for KGB, make that a little bit less as Gelisak comes in and tickles him with the LG. And look at this aggression from Gelisak, this time forcing KGB out of that YA room. And I think this is gonna be the game sealer right here. If Gelisak can stop KGB from picking up this red gracefully. Yeah, already 25% of it gone, and that should do it. And actually, it's going to be a mutual frag, 5-3. Let's see who gets the better spawn. It might be KGB. He's going to opt for a rocket rather than Mega. Oh, he doesn't have timing on Mega. This is huge. Gelisak going back has rockets. KGB does not. But he will have all of the defensive items like Mega and armor. Oh my god, Gelisak coming in and just balls to the wall. Tries to muscle his way in on that red. I don't know why. That just gave KGB an enormous fighting chance. All he had to do was do damage, not go for the item. And that is a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. KGB has brought this thing back because, you know, as he had his own fit of absolute aggression, so does Gelisak, and we are now in a beautiful tie game. And I'm still a little bit speechless about that muscle in. What? Oh man, I don't think that needed to happen.
That was a huge mistake. That was a big mistake by Gelisak, but that was awesome that KGB did do that. He did almost exactly what I said. He just kind of waited for Gelisak to make a mistake, and he capitalized on his mistake. So good job to KGB tying it back up, but we still got about a minute left in this match, and I'm thinking we might see some overtime.
I would love to see some overtime between these two guys. And what a beautiful place to have it on my favorite map, DM13. And we have hit that beautiful 1-minute warning. We are going to continue to watch KGB though, because I think he's been underdogged and everything I guess since the first frag. He did get that first one, but that was quite some time.